This week's video is another request from a viewer. Thank you so much for your suggestion. And if anybody else has anything that they want to see a DIY on, just put it in the comments below. So let's get started with this week's DIY. You'll need bottle caps, 1-inch circle pictures that you can find on Pinterest, Mod Podge Dimensional Magic, jewelry pliers and 10mm jump rings, a 1-inch circle punch, a nail and hammer, and a wooden plank or something solid that you can use to hammer on that you won't ruin. Start on your wooden plank and take your bottle caps and hammer them down so that they're flat, but you don't want them too flat. Give it a few good whacks to the middle and it'll start to open up more. If you don't want to do all of this hammering, you can try and find the bottle caps that are sold this way. Then you can hammer the edges down to make them a little flatter. You want to stay away from the very edge and get closer to where the cap originally bends, and with the nail, hammer a hole into the rim of the cap. Please be very careful when you're hammering. You can really hurt yourself. If you're not old enough, get someone else to do it for you. After you've made your holes, the next step is to open your jump rings with your pliers and put your cap onto the ring and close it. Now you can move on to cutting your images out. I had to scale my images down so that they would be 1 inch when they printed out, so keep that in mind. Using the circle punch, flip it around so that you can see exactly what you're cutting out. Cut all the images out that you need for your charms. Use the dimensional magic to glue the image onto the bottom of the cap and let that dry for about an hour. If you don't, the image won't stay in place for the next step. After it has set, use the dimensional magic again, and this time you'll be putting a layer all over the top of the image inside the cap. You want to let this sit for 3 or more hours. I checked on mine after 3 hours and it still wasn't completely dry, so I let mine sit overnight. At first it looks very milky, but when it completely dries, it's crystal clear. I've noticed that the more saturated the image is, the better it'll come out in the end. If you don't want to hammer the bottle cap, another option is to make them into magnets, which is what I'm doing with these. You can string all of them onto a chain to wear them as charms. And you're done! Thanks so much for watching my newest video. If you liked it, let me know, and check back soon for some more videos. Also, don't forget to subscribe and follow me on Facebook and Instagram. See you again soon! Bye!